Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you been feeling that something big is about to happen? Well, you're not alone. The final week of September is here, and the next 72 hours are going to be crucial. Whether you're aware of it or not, a lot is shifting in the world, and it's all going to come together in these next few days. You won't want to miss this, because I'm about to explain why this is such an important moment and why these next few days could have a lasting impact on the rest of your year, maybe even your life. Stick around, because the key to understanding what's coming next is hidden in these final days of September. First of all, let's talk about why this time is so significant. When we talk about the end of September, we're not just talking about the end of a regular month. This is a period when things speed up. Think about the way time seems to fly as the year progresses, how fast we go from summer to the holiday season. In many cultures and belief systems, this is a time when energy builds up and events start to reach their climax. Have you noticed that people tend to wrap up projects, close deals, and make important decisions as September comes to an end? It's because this time naturally feels like a closing cycle. It's as if the momentum of the entire year is being carried forward into these last few days, and the choices we make now will ripple into the coming months. Now, the next 72 hours are especially crucial because they don't just mark the end of the month, they mark a transition into the final quarter of the year. What does that mean for you? Well, this is a time when everything you've been working on, thinking about, and planning can finally start to come together. It's almost like we're reaching a point where all the efforts and challenges of the year so far are culminating in this moment. Whether you've been working on personal goals, financial plans, or just trying to navigate your way through life, the decisions you make now could set the tone for how the rest of the year unfolds. But what exactly is going to happen in these next 72 hours? Why are they so important? Let's dive into that. On a global level, the world is changing faster than ever. We're seeing rapid shifts in economics, politics, technology, and even nature. From the rise in digital innovations to the impact of climate change, everything seems to be accelerating. In the next few days, you may notice even more changes happening around you, whether it's in the news, in your community, or even in your personal life. These changes aren't random, they're part of a larger pattern that's been building throughout the year. And as we move into these final days of September, that pattern is going to become clearer. But this isn't just about global events. On a personal level, this is a time of powerful transformation. Many people are feeling a sense of urgency, like they're standing at a crossroads in their lives. If you've been feeling uncertain, restless, or even overwhelmed, that's not a coincidence. The energy of this time is pushing us to make choices. These choices might seem small in the moment, but they could have a lasting impact. Maybe it's a decision about your career, your relationships, or even your personal habits. Whatever it is, the decisions you make now will shape the rest of the year, and possibly beyond. So, what can you do to make the most of this crucial time? First, let's start with awareness. You're already ahead of the game by being here and watching this video. You're paying attention to what's happening around you and in your own life, and that's the first step. Awareness is key because it helps you make conscious decisions. Too often, we go through life on autopilot, reacting to things without really thinking about the long-term consequences. But right now, in these next 72 hours, it's essential to stay mindful of the choices you're making. Every conversation, every decision, every thought, these are all shaping your future. One thing you might notice over the next few days is that certain themes will keep coming up. Pay attention to the patterns. Whether it's something you hear in a conversation, something you read in the news, or even a recurring thought, these patterns are clues. They're showing you where your attention needs to go. Maybe you've been avoiding a decision, or maybe there's something you've been wanting to pursue but haven't taken the first step yet. The energy of this time is telling you that now is the moment to act. But awareness alone isn't enough, you also need to take action. The next 72 hours are a window of opportunity. This doesn't mean you need to make huge, life-changing decisions right this second, but it does mean you need to start moving in the direction you want to go. Whether it's taking the first step on a new project, having that important conversation you've been putting off, or even letting go of something that's no longer serving you, now is the time to act. The actions you take over the next few days will have a ripple effect, influencing not just the rest of this year, but potentially the years to come. Another key aspect of this time is reflection. As we approach the end of September, it's important to take a step back and look at how far you've come. Think about the beginning of the year. What were your goals? What challenges have you faced? What have you accomplished? Taking time to reflect on your journey so far will give you clarity on where you want to go next. Reflection isn't just about looking back, though, it's about learning from your experiences and using that knowledge to make better decisions moving forward. And while you're reflecting, don't forget to think about balance. The energy of this time is intense, and it's easy to get caught up in the rush of wanting to make things happen. But remember, balance is essential. You can't pour from an empty cup. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally. This might mean getting enough sleep, taking time to meditate or journal, or simply giving yourself a break when you need it. The more balanced and grounded you are, the better you'll be able to navigate these crucial days. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The choices you make now are not just about the next few months, they're about your future. The energy of this time is pushing us to think long-term. What kind of life do you want to create for yourself? What dreams have you been putting off? This is the time to start laying the foundation for the future you want. And the best part is, you don't have to do it all at once. Even small, intentional steps can lead to big changes over time. The important thing is to start moving in the direction that feels right for you. I also want to remind you that while this time is full of opportunities, it's okay if you don't have all the answers right now. Life is a journey, and sometimes the path isn't always clear. The important thing is to trust the process. Trust that the choices you make now, even if they feel uncertain, will lead you where you need to be. As long as you're staying mindful, taking action, and reflecting on your progress, you're on the right track. And remember, you're not alone in this. We're all going through this transformative time together. Whether it's on a personal level or a global scale, we're all feeling the shifts. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure, take comfort in knowing that this is part of a larger process. Change can be challenging, but it's also an opportunity for growth. Embrace the uncertainty, because it's in these moments of change that we find our true strength. So, as we move through these next 72 hours, stay present. Be aware of the opportunities that are coming your way. Take action, even if it's just one small step. Reflect on your journey and trust that you're exactly where you need to be. The choices you make now will shape the rest of your year and beyond. This is your moment, don't let it pass by without making the most of it. Thank you for watching, and remember, the next 72 hours are crucial. Stay mindful, take action, and embrace the changes that are coming your way. You've got this.